change momentum. The Hawks got to continue to ride that momentum here.
As the serve first will be Marion. Number 2, Kinsey Redmond, a junior. For Roxanne Paulson, longtime coach for the Marion Indians. We're underway at 8:34. An hour after the scheduled start time of this final match. As nice save there. Now hit over and out of bounds off the Marigold. Marion starts with the lead, 1-0. Serving again is Redmond. Front set. The hammer, but a block over up front by Andrea Landuit. A bump by the libero, McKenna Hernandez. And that one goes out of bounds. Sox tied up 1-1. Back left side. Fleisch. Front set. Isabel Sage. She's the leading kill artist. Was the senior, counted basketball player as well for Marion. Our state basketball appearance last year. As that one drops down the Hawks side with the kill by Sade. Back serving here. Right corner is Landuit, the junior. Hawks get it back over. Now Landuit will snap it too deep and out of bounds. As all 4 officials that were here on these 2 courts tonight are officiating this championship match as they always do. Steve Walls and Dan Nauman are the 2 floor officials close to us from the Dubuque County area. This one is airmailed off the back end. That time by Holly Valley, a sophomore.
And all 3 of the Hawks points so far have come from airs on the Indians. All 3 of them have been off that backside for the Hawks 3 points.
Sade hits it with the block by Dimmer, and then it trickles off the hands of Fleisch right in front of the Hawks bench and out of bounds. It's Mather telling her how to better handle that ball, get in position to get ready for that. As she was not, and Bailey now will serve it over. Bumped up in the air by Kolak. Bumped the set, little dink over by Linus, and now a swap over there by Redmond. This one's popped by Dimmer. Is there a touch at the net?
There was.
No? Touch indeed. It was. Yeah, it looked like it. Marion looked like they couldn't believe that there was a touch ball. I thought it was an obvious touch because that ball really, it didn't look like it went off the net. It had to go off of somebody because it went straight up in the air and out of bounds. And the Hawks do get the call. Now, can't take advantage of it. That serve rifled out of bounds by Linus. We're tied at 4. Isabel Sade serving right back corner. Number 3 in 4A Marion. Number 2 in 3A West Delaware. Battle for the WaMaC Conference tournament here tonight. This one out the back end by Sade. Just hitting it too hard. It's 5-4. Now the 1-point lead. Left corner. Hit over. Sade got legged over. That was it. Sade thought it might be too far. She let up on it. So did McKenna Hernandez right next to her. And it drops down for an ace serve by Mangold. Hawks up by 2, 6-4. Mangold lines it over off the net. Off in the air by Sade. Front set. Here's a swat over. Mangold retrieves it. Now right on top of the net. Blocked over by Dimmer. A push over the back corner by Smith. Now Bansky pops it over. Back set over the net. This is Dimmer. Blocked back over. Up on the net by Randy White. And here is a ball that goes in right on the line. The Hawks might have got one there as Marion faithful didn't believe it. As, okay. What'd you see there? What'd you see there? Did it look clearly out?
Oh, I thought it was out.
There's a little tap over. on the left side by Morgan Swanger. Swanger, a senior, 7-5. Hawks lead by 2. Serving now is Caitlin Smith, one of the juniors. One. Sent over by Smith. Oh, the hammer by Dimmer, but in the net. Did not get it up and over the net. Short on that one at 7-6, Hawks by 1. Smith, the junior. Back middle. Walks it over. Up front. Little shiver over there by Kleitz, left side. Going for the kill. Popped up in the back row. Landis. Front side, Kleitz. Here's Baskey. Hits it to Hernandez to Libero. She pops it up front. Here's a smack over there by the left-hander, Landuit. And now Linus finds the near side corner. Got it in. Did Linus. Hawks up by 2, 8-6.
She did a great job there. Once she went up to hit that, you could see her eyes, really picking her spot there. Found a perfect spot just inside the line to put the Hawks up 2.
Hawks looking for WaMaC Conference Tournament title match victory number 7 as this one pinballs around off the Indians and falls down off a missed hit by Landuit, the junior. Popped up in the air by Spade. Isabella skies this one, Mangold there. Popped up far side. Yansky smacks it over. Inside the antenna. What a hit by Mangold! Able to hit it as the momentum took her backwards to the ground. She hit it all the way back corner, and the Hawks lead by 4, 10-6. We're back after this, and KMCH scored.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Back into Mount Vernon, 11-6. Hawks gets the point at the timeout on the missed hit by Marion. Nice little student section. 2 football players on hand tonight over with the West Delaware parents. Good contingency who made the trip down here to Mount Vernon. As the ball falls down on the Hawks side that time. Back to a 4-point lead, 11-7.
The 4-0 run there for the Hawks, and that's what they need. They need those little bit of runs of 3, 4 points in a row and really just start to push Marion away.
This one sent over and trying to get it. Left corner was Dyer. Did not get a hand on it. As it drops down, goes out of bounds. 3-point advantage now, 11-8. The Hawks got a bigger crowd than Marion. As not much of a student section for Marion either, as this one hit. Top of the net, Collier. The block effort there by Morgan Swanger, the senior, falls down on the Indian side out of bounds. 12-8. Hawks have the advantage here. This one sent over by Kolak. Now right corner, Swanger. Hit up front by Linus. Goes out of bounds. Indians point, 12-9, 3-point Hawk lead. And sent over to Foot. Pops it up in the air. Up front. Now at the net, a block back over by Linus. Front set. Saved for the hard. Killed. Collier there for the block. Oh, battling. Collier back over. What a battle there by Shade and Collier. Now down the line and then just snuck it in. The far side. That time was the lefty, Andrea Landuit, the junior. And now the junior, Kinsey Redmond, will serve back left corner. 12-10, 2-point lead. And now, Coach Mather asking his captain, Haley Linus, to go talk to the head referee to ask if something happened there, if there was a touch or something. Coach Mather asking Mr. Steve Walt, the floor official. Coach Mather not happy about whatever happened right there. Asking for a touch.
I think it had something to do with that little back and forth that Collier had with that girl right at the net.
Save, yeah. There's a flailing effort in the back row by Redmond. It goes off her left hand. That was on the court and out of bounds. 13-10, 3-point lead. Back left side is Kleitch. She'll serve it over. It pops up. Now up front. Save down the line. Kleitch pops it over the net on the bump. Bump up, and Redmond will hit it to the back row. Foots is there. Front set left corner. Linus pinballs around. It drops down on Marion's side. And Sade went to kick that ball.
Lucky she didn't kick her team
right in the face. Exactly what I saw. Redmond was coming on to still make a play on the ball. Sade was showing some frustration, kicking her right foot up and almost got to Redmond right in the schnoz. 14-10, the 4-point lead. Here's a hammer by Linus. Clock back over, now Goebel at the net. Playing tip tap, and there is a diving effort by Kolak. Hits it into the sidewall and out of bounds. 3-point lead, Hawks 14-11. Roxanne Paulson, the head coach here for Marion. And her 13th year, 17th overall, 13th at Marion. She has over 400 victories. At Marion, 17 years. As that one falls down on the hot side, 15-12 now, the 3-point lead. Back right side. Serving this one over is Bailey, and now it drops down on the hit by Dimmer. Claire Dimmer gives her team a 4-point lead now, 16-12. Back middle, Linus. Sends it to the back middle row where Hernandez Rivera. Shea goes for the wall up there. Goes off of Fleisch, off the block of Goebel up front, out of bounds. 3-point lead, 16-13 now.
And already in this first game, you can kind of feel that it's going to be real similar to the ones we've had so far in the night for the Hawks. You know, those 3-game sets that they've been, 3-set games that they've had already tonight.
There's this one hammered over by Goebel. Front set there, hit and blocked back over by Goebel on the kill attempt by Morgan Swingert. And a 4-point lead, 17-13. This one sent back row, pops it up Hernandez. Right corner, swatted. Little sideways shiver there, hit back over by Marion. Quite side, and there is Baskey poking in the back row. Edward getting down for a kill, 5-point lead, 18-13. As this one trickles over the net, drops down the ace-score Mangold.
Yeah, nice job there by Caitlin, just barely getting it over. And it just, like you said, just trickled over and gets down for the 19th point for the Hawks. 19-13 West Delaware.
Pops over the net to Vasky. Here is Dimmer. Gets it over, and now Marion quick answer. Fleisch popped up in the air. It's going to be a two-hit violation called. Marion ball, 19-15. Back to serve. It's Caitlin Smith, the junior. Hawks are 6 points away with a 5-point lead. Front set coming from the middle. Little runner over by Linus. Right side, the smack to Mangold. Front set, Clyde. Here is Vasquez. Pokes it over. Front set, left side, going to the antenna, getting it down. It's coming up to get it. Linus in the back row, couldn't get there in time. This one sent over by Marion, rising up Linus. 19-15. Now Linus gets the return. Fifth. Front set in the middle, little tap, short on to there, into the net by Randy Wright, a sophomore. Hawks by 5, 20-15.
Yeah, and that's a great job. Great work at the net by the Hawks. They've just been able to, the things that's really, they've done well in this first game against Marion is their net play has been outstanding and just really working harder, those girls up front.
$20 to 16, a 4-point advantage. Fernandez. Send it over. Mangold up front, popping it around. One-hander over by Linus. Front set, little tap over the net. Vasquez there for the cover. She's out of the way, miscommunication, but it popped over by Push as they saved it. Back set, inside the antenna. Getting it over that time is Landuit. Now pumping it over, Collier down the back. Back set, Landuit. Over, popping it up. Now Fleisch, little fingertip over by Collier. Collier with the block again. This one smacked to the back row by Swanger. Pinball around, pumped over by Linus. Good volley here. There is Collier, goes off of her and out of bounds. Off of another Hawk right there, trying to hit up in the air, and they couldn't. 20-17, 3-point lead.
Yeah, that was a heck of a volley, but you know, it was both teams really needed to reset there because they were kind of just get over and do what you can to get it over, and it was both teams really looking for a reset there to really set something up.
There's a block back over Vasquez. Now front set left side. Gap to the middle, back middle. Linus is there. Front set. Now the Hawks will try to answer. Vasquez pops to the back row. Hernandez up front with the bump. Back set. Just a little tap. Trying to get the cover. Trying to pop it over. It goes under the net. Collier, a diving effort. And Marion back to a 2-point deficit. Timeout. West Delaware, 20 to 18 to lead for the Hawks. Back after this for KMC Sports.
Whether it's wiring, security, phone systems, fire detection, or home entertainment, Price Electric and High Tech Communications are here to make your life easier. Find out more at priceelectric.us or hightechcommunications.us. Price Electric and High Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Welcome back in to Mount Vernon. This one is hit hard off of Vasquez and out of bounds. Hawks have won the last 3 meetings over Marion. Talk about last year in the conference tournament. Hawks winning their second in a row, their 6th of all time, going for number 7 tonight. There is an ace by Hernandez. Push can get to it. And it's a tie ball game, 20 to 20. Two teams met back at the state tournament November 13, 2014. Hawks won in the second round 3-2 over Marion. We'll have lots of tradition in the sport of volleyball. This one's missed it, out of bounds for the Hawks. It's 21-20, another timeout. Timeout Hawks. Marion has stormed back. They take a 1-point lead, 21-20. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Back into Mount Vernon, 21-20. Hawks in a volley here with the Indians of Marion. There's a slam down to the right side. What a comeback for Marion. Andrea Landowski Jr. The Hawks had leads of 5 in this game. Marion has come back.
It was 20-15 when they started making their run, and that, just that's where, the Hawks really got to try to start something over.
7-0 run. Make that an 8-0 run. At the net, 4 hits called. 23-20. What a run by Marion. The Hawks looked like they had a stranglehold lead on this match. One tangle over, popped around, puts. Now tapped over, the cover there by Marion. Hernandez, middle of the floor, Shade pops it over. 23-20, Hawks trail by 3. Vasky back row, Hernandez up front. Front set, left corner, over the net, off the net, goes out of bounds. Well, the Indians are a point away, 24-20.
9-0 run for the Indians here.
Unbelievable. Hernandez, the senior, one of 7 on the roster. Vasky blocks down in the net. Sawyer foot saves it. She sends it over. Block back over. Hernandez, what an effort there by the Indians. Is getting it over is Fraley. Front set, back row, Collier. Pumped over by Vasky. Front set, left corner. Off the net and down on the Hawk side, and Marion has won. 25-20, our final score. Marion comes back down 5. A 10-0 run to end the first set, and they win it 25-20 as that one took 23 minutes. So the Hawks going to have to rebound after a tough setback there, up by 5. They needed 5 points and outscored 10-0. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mursh and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
John and Jamie back with you. Marion comes back in that first set after down 19-13 at one time. In 2015, outscored the Hawks to win that match 25-20. Win that set, I should say, 25-20 in our second set. Starts right at 9 o'clock. And the ball that hits the Mangold goes on. 23 minutes, 25-20 in set one. Get some revenge from last year's conference tournament final when the Hawks won 2-0. Hawks have won the last three meetings, as I mentioned earlier, dating back to 2014. First meeting of those three was the Westside Invitational, then State, and then last year in the conference tournament final. Hawks get the point back, and Fleich is back to serve. Line drives it over. Popped up in the air by Redmond. Out after the net by Collier. Nice dig and roll by Putz. Collier sends it over now.
Nice play.
Nice job by Marion now on the return. Goebel hits it hard in the net. And 4 hits. No block. Hit right on top of the net. 2-1 Marion.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those sets there where Collier and Goebel were right there. Goebel took it and just right into the net and back on the Hawks side.
This one sent over to the Hawks. Now, all of the Marion player out of bounds, Bailey. And the Hawks will get it back. Foots will be serving back right corner. We're tied at 2. Bumped around. Hit into the net. Randy White. And out of bounds, 3-2. Foots sends it over. Sade pops it up. Front set back to Sade for the kill. Fleich is there. Foots now back to Sade. Back to Fleich, I should say, with a hammer there. Diving effort by number 1, Emma Hartman, a senior, goes out of bounds off of her. 4-2 Hawks.
Nice job there by the Hawks. You know, great defense to start that, and then a great finish there.
And Sade gets it off to serve by Foots right in the breadbasket, and nobody home for fresh dinner rolls. Right there, Sade got the easy kill. 4-3. Sade now. Back right corner. Kowak. Front. Linus. Block. Now from the knee, now a front set. Oh, in the antenna, you bet. Hawks with the point. 5-3. Linus. Kowak himself. Now Linus. Front, back set. By Dimmer. Now Linus. Oh, that's an antenna. That's an antenna. You betcha. Great call to the line judge on the backside. That was Swinger that time. Great job by Global paddling up front.
Yeah, and, you know, and we saw it right away, but great call by the official over there.
Now front set. Oh, Off the Hawks up front and down. 6-4. Substitutions here. What's that Dodger score? National still leading?
They were still leading. I think Scherzer had a no-hitter in through the fourth.
Oh, my.
Still 1-0, bottom 5.
The winner gets the Cubs, of course. Game 1 of the NLCS on Saturday night. Here is a little teardropper there as it falls right in front of Jay Foots. As she cannot get to that one, 6-5. 1 point, Marion. 1 point, Hawks lead, right?
Yep.
And as there's a bump out of bounds. Besky could not get out tough angle. Just not much she could do. She was out of bounds, almost even with the standard there. And just not much room to work with. 6-6. Save pops it over. Puts. Front set Dimmer. There is a hit up front. Now line. Is that in? Oh, it's touched.
Yeah.
Touch off the Hawks. Out of bounds. 7-6. 1 point lead.
That was a heck of a hit there by Demmer. I mean, just put the girl on. I didn't see which number it was that she got. Was it Sade back there that she got?
I believe it was.
But just set her down.
Sade now puts. Here's Dimmer. Just gets a piece of it. Now it's popped up like Goebel. The double blocked by Marion, but goes out of bounds. Ashley with authority that time. Game is tied back up at 7. Goebel comes out. Mangold in to serve. Linus is back in here with her. Dimmer, Vansky, and Kleitch up front, along with Foots in the middle. Mangold. Jump serve. Deep. Hernandez backs up and plays it. The bump up in the air by Smith. Now the toss over by Swinger. Dimmer gets it over. Now the bump set. The hammer. Foots. Back row. But room for Linus. A pushover by Kleitch. We're tied at 7. The second set. Marion 1, set 1. Up in the air. Linus. Front set. Here's the windmill by Claire Dimmer. Gives her team the 8th point to lead. 8-7. Effective when she can get that down like that. Basket helps out with the ball in the middle of the floor as gives it to her server, Mangold. Caitlin, line drives it over. Front set. Little tapper right there for the cover is Kleitch. She pumps it and gets out of the way as Basky has that hit off her head after the block there, but the Hawks able to play it. There's a line drive. Ooh. Mango got her hands up in the air. Linus now a bump over by Putz. Popped up in the air. Catch set. Off the block of Basky, out of bounds off the foot. And it's 8-8. Tie ball game here. Getting to midway stages of the second set. Hernandez sends it over. Putz in the middle. Sideways shiver on the fake set. Back set now. Here's a hammer. Putz did not handle it. That was a hard fastball there from the lefty. Land to it. The Hawks have had trouble with her.
They really have. And, you just, again, another battle that the Hawks are locked in here. And that you got to get some momentum going here if you're West Coast.
Hernandez short on it. Into the net. 9-8 Hawks. Lead by 1. We've seen some good volleyball here tonight. Some of the best teams in the state. This is a matchup of top 5 teams in respective classes. Marion number 3 in 4A. The Hawks number 2 in 3A. Marion 31-9. The Hawks are 40-3. There's a tip tap in net, and winning the tap battle there is Kleitch. Gets the point. Hawks back up by 1, 10-9.
Yeah, great job there by Macy. Not only to be there, but to sense that she was going to come right back over with it and then block it back and get it back. Get it in for a point.
As here's Lindauer. Peyton. Line drives it to the left side. Hit by Swinger first. Now here's the lefty. Ran to it. Couldn't get there. Coming from the back row. Linus. It falls down. We're tied again at 10. Claire Dimmer will come out. Lindauer out. As Foots is in there. Collier up front. Vasky up front. Along with Kleitch. Linus, Mangold, and Foots in the back row. 10-10. This one popped over the foot to the back row. Kleitch the front set. Hammer by Collier. Great ball placement in the back row. No one around. Split the 2 defenders there. Collier gets the point. Gives her team a 1-point lead, 11-10. Right back corner is Kolak. As this one is out of bounds. As the Indians get it back, we're tied to 11 now. Puts off the serve return. Now Linus gets it over. Sade blocks it, but has to come right down their arms and into the net on the Indians half of the floor. 12-11 Hawks won by 1. This one's popped up in the air. Now sideways bump over. Back set. Global. Front set. Pushed over. Little tap over in the middle of the floor. Puts with the cover. Front set left corner. Linus for the kill. Right there with the cover is Bailey. Foots saves it. Collier pops it over. Front set for the kill. But right there is Kolak. Good cover. Sideways shiver with a block down by Sade right there on top of the net. As Collier had no prayer.
And that was a thing there. I think Macy was a little too far away from the net, and it gave Sade plenty of time to read it.
Up.
Yep.
We're tied at 12. Back right corner. Bailey. Now, White off of the hip by Foots, and Linus with the throw down there with authority. And it's back to a 1-point Hawk lead, 13-12. The Hawks need this win to keep this title match of the tournament alive. They lost the first one, 25-20. After being up 19-13 late in that first set. Here's a hammer by Sade, and Kleitch had that one. Blast right off her neck and out of bounds. Man, she hit the ball hard. She's a talented athlete, as Isabel Sade, as I talked about, a very talented basketball player for head coach Corby Lobby at Marion. They've been to state the last couple of years. And now, whoa, what just happened? They gave the ball to the Hawks.
Okay.
What? Wow.
She switched sides. Does that have that? I don't know.
Not sure what.
You're supposed to be the rule smith around.
Yeah, I don't have a ball down in volleyball yet. Wow, I don't know. I'll get some clarification on that one. Hit by Global, block at the net, off the kill by Swanger. It's out of bounds.
The only thing I saw is they blew the whistle. She was standing over there, and then she walked over there to switch, go to a different spot to serve. I don't know if
delay a game.
Yeah, I don't.
I've never seen that.
She didn't do that. She didn't give the signal to delay a game.
That's the one we're used to. There's Simmer over the net, off the hands of Wright up top of the block. 15-14. Speaking of football analogies, the Hawks and Indians will battle on the football field inside Brown Field tomorrow night. Jamie Aaronville will have all the action around 7:15. Join me for the pregame show at 6:45 here at KMC Sports. This one pinballs around off the flight, off the foot, and out of bounds. We're tied at 15. Should be a heck of a battle tomorrow night. Hawks need a win. Other things can help them with the playoffs, but need to help themselves out with a win tomorrow night to ease the comfort there.
Yeah, tomorrow's a big one, that's for sure.
Short armed in the net by Hernandez. Hawks get the lead back. 16-15. Lindauer checks back in, as does Collier. Collier joins Baskey and Kleitch up front. Mangold's in the middle. Linus in the back row with Lindauer, the server. Payton drives it over to Hernandez. Back set. Right corner. Laces it over to Linus. Front set, left corner. Vasky got it. What placement there by Kyra Vasky. From the left corner to the opposite left corner. There's a way of line driving that ball, angling it ever so perfectly. 17-15, 2-point lead. Lindauer, the liner over. Hernandez, back set. Here for the kill, off of a block up front, out of bounds. That's that lefty, Andrea Landuit, the junior. A left-handed angle can hit that ball hard. 17-16, 1-point lead for the Hawks. As Redmond, the junior, will serve it over. Mangold, front set, Linus. Got it off the left hand of Sade, down behind her. Hawks lead by 2 now, 18-16. As little Pepper in the middle to Quite. She gets out of the way, bumped by Putz. Now sent over, back row, up front, front set. Sage couldn't get it. Was that a touch? Double touch? 2 touches there, 4 hits. You bet. As Sage had the set go over her head, she got a fingernail on it, and then the girl behind her hit it. So for 4 hits, Paulson calls the timeout for Marion. 19-16 Hawks are 6 points away from tying up the match. We're back after this KMC Sports.
Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
On an in-studio producer, Ashley Gramey, John Swisher, Jamie Vansky back with you. 19-17, Indians get the timeout, get the point after the timeout. One's back set, but it goes over the net. Marion able to cover. Former Hernandez. Hop to the back row, puts us there. Front set, right to left. Linus with a hammer. Hernandez pops it up in the air. Now they push over to the breadbasket. There is Putz. Back set. Here's Collier. Blocked though by Sade. Inbound from the Hawks side. And the Hawks have the 1-point lead now, 19-18.
And all this coming out of that timeout. So now if you're the Hawks, you got to try to shut it off right here. Don't give them no more of a run than they've already got here. So they've gotten 2 straight out of the timeout.
Now this one is an ace. Mango couldn't get it.
There's miscommunication there, I think.
After 12 side outs in a row, Marion has a few points in a row. We're tied at 19. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, some miscommunication there between 3 Hawks. There was 3 of them right there. Linus mangled and Putz was there, just all kind of looking at each other. And no one went after the ball in a nice ace serve. So now the Hawks out of this timeout got to really try to battle back and shut this thing off.
Tomorrow night, West Delaware Marion football around 7:15. CH and KMCH.com on your smartphone app, on your iPhone, KMCH, and also on YouTube on the KMCH radio channel. As our area online and playback game of the week will come from Winthrop as the playoff bout, East Buchanan Buccaneers. One would think. They're in good position right now with 2 weeks to play as the Bucs will host the Edco Vikings.
Homecoming.
Yes, a late homecoming, week 8 for Coach Jerry Albin and company. We're back underway, 19-19. About tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, Dan McClain, Dylan Slattery live on KMCH.com. Play back after the West Delaware game tomorrow night. Front set here is Linus, a little tapper. Sade with the cover, back set. Sade trying to go for the hammer. Putz there. It was slowed down by it hitting the net. This one just gets over the net. Hit back over. Great cover by Kowak. Near out of bounds. Good save by Clark. Bumped over by Putz. We're tied at 19. Hawks need to win this one. Stay alive. That one slammed in the near corner by Sade. And again, Marion with a comeback. They did it in game 1, and they're doing it here in game 2, up by 1, 20-19. The line drive over, hit up in the air backwards by Putz. Mango pops it up over the net. Chin up in the air, almost a double hit there. Pushed over to the far side, Mangold there. Linus as they go off of the Marion block and out of bounds. Boy, that was close from just hitting the net and going out. And a Marion girl got a fingernail on that one. Clark will be back in. Maybe 20-20.
It's close.
It was. White line drives it over. Sade to the middle of the floor. Now push over. There is up. Goebel Boy, they didn't let it go. That was out. A block by Sade. It went out of bounds. Great job. Who was that? White that avoided it as she was able to slide on her knees and get out of the way of that one. My goodness, what an effort by Kleitz. 21-20 Marion. A timeout. Hawks up by 1, 4 points to go to tie up the match. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Back in the ball front, and Macy Kleitz with an ace serve there gives the Hawks a little breathing room here. 2 points, 22-20, 3 points away from tying up this match. Line drive trickles over the net. Sade is there for the cover. Front set, back to Sade for the handler. Out of bounds! Hit it well out. Hawks lead by 3, 23-20. Don't get comfy here, though. These Indians have come back. They know how to do it, and they did it in that game 1. You've got to put them away here to get on to set 3. Front set, Sade finds the kill in the back row. Marion down by 2, 23-21. Back right corner. Holly Bailey, the sophomore, serves it to the back, and it's missed it. Brooks just came up empty on it. She had to turn her body, had Kolak behind her, and just could not hit the ball. 23-22. Quick break. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Back into Mount Vernon, the Indians storming again here. They've tied it up at 23, and ace serve there that Foots cannot handle. This is Bailey sitting over Foots up front, front set. Here's Linus for the kill, out of bounds off of Marion. Smith with the block, but it went out of bounds to her right. Hawks game point here, trying to tie the match up. Going for the third WaMaC Conference Tournament title in a row, hoping to get to a third set to achieve that goal. Looking for the 7th in program history as far as conference tournament title. Sade. Right there, Kleitz was there able to pop it back over. 24-23. Sade, is it out of bounds? It was. The Hawks win. Hawks win game 2. 25-23 as we're going to set 3. 23 minutes. 23 exactly. I like that easy math. There's 23 minutes the same as set number 1. So game 3, here we come to 15. Hawks and Indians tied at 1. We'll take a break. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Shopping news and the Dyersville commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
And welcome back into Mount Vernon. John
This
and
has been
Jamie.
fun tonight, John.
It has some long volleyball, but some competitive volleyball.
You and Joan have got a long road ahead of you here in the postseason if these girls keep doing this.
Yes.
But that's what you want, right?
Exciting volleyball. That
It is.
keeps people tuning in. Can't say it's the best on our hearts, but we'll get through it. Exciting matches here. As Skolak sends it over, we're underway. 9:27 in this one. And the first point to Marion. We'll only go to 15 in the third and deciding set here. Hawks need to get off to a good start and keep it. Marion's been a team of comebacks here. Hawks held them off. Came back in that second set. Got the 25-23 win. Here's a front set. Right to left. The hammer over by Linus. A little shiver right there. Cover was Mangold. Front set. Linus near out of bounds, running away from it. Now here's going to be a block and a foul. Off a fight, diving effort by Mangold. The kill by Holly Faley, the sophomore. It's 2-0 Marion. And the Indians going for a conference tournament title. Front set twice. Linus. This is hit up in the air by the libero, number 3, Tania Westhoff. Back set. Here is Collier. She misjudged it. Has it fall down behind her on the court. And it's 3-0 Marion. Timeout, West Delaware. Hawks down by 3. Back after this, KMCH Sports.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Back into Mount Vernon, Marion does not cool after the timeout. They start with another ace and now out of bounds. They've scored 5 in a row. 5-0. Marion, a sensational start here in this set number 3. They're only 10 points away from winning a conference tournament title. The Hawks need a huge comeback. Back set. Collier for the kill. Got it in the back row. And the Hawks are on the board. 5-1, down by 4. The student section, about 10 to 12 members standing on their feet behind some of the parents here, straight across from us here in Mount Vernon. Final 2 teams standing on that conference tournament 2016, the same as last year's 2 in Marion. Let's go over 1-2-0. Here's a smackdown by Sade. Coming up to try to play that one was Fleisch. She hit it, but low angle out of bounds. 6-1 Marion. Going to take a heck of a comeback here. Up by 5 is Marion. On the right corner is Bailey. Popped up. Kleitch. Collier smacks it over. Front set. Save. Blocked by Collier. Over. Missed hit by Bailey. Falls to the court. 6-2. 4-point lead for Marion. Back right corner puts. Ready to serve it over. Jade angles it to Sade, and there's a hard throw down there. Fleisch, no answer. That one got down in a hurry. 7-2, 5-point lead.
Got to respond here if you're the Hawks. Got to turn this thing around here real quick.
Sade angles it to the far corner. Liner, back set. Goebel, little tap over the net, but right there is Westhoff. Here's a block. Goebel with the block on the hard hit. Near side net by Swinger. Hawks back within 4, 7-3.
Same situation we saw with Caitlin Needard in that independent match. Keep Sade in the back row, and the Hawks have got to get on a little roll here.
Up front now, Sade in the middle, over to the foot. Sideways shiver, Dimmer, now a throw.
Somebody in the net.
Got a lifter in the net, yes. Thank you very much, in the net. And that was rattling like something there. 7-4, 3-point lead. Almost thought that might have been a lift throw over, too. Sade up front, little tap behind the defense. Did it awkwardly push. Baskey and Dimmer were up front going for the block. She snuck it over to the right side of Baskey. Putz came up, hit it, but hit it awkwardly into the mat against the sidewall. It's 8-4 Marion. 4-point lead. Back middle. The serve is Caitlin Smith. Fleisch now Goebel. Into the back row. Smith up to Westhoff. Here's Landuit. She spikes it over. Now Putz after Fleisch touches it. Linus. Driving effort there by Sade. Here is a hit over by Swinger. It falls down. Dimmer can't handle it. It's a 9-4 lead. Marion 6 points away. Brooks Mathis takes the timeout. Timeout, 9-4 Hawks trail. Back after this. KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Back into Mount Vernon. A served there by the Mustangs, by the Indians, I should say. It's looking good for Marion right now. 10-4. Hawks trail by 6. Puts up front. Back set. Goebel with the throw down over the save. Able to field it. There's a tapper in the middle. Popped up by Vasky. Now up front. Goebel for the kill. Marion keeping it alive. Kill over. Goebel with the block. Kleitsch now up front. Goebel over. Landuit. Front set in the middle. Little tapper. Goebel pops it up. Now puts. Now Goebel for the kill. It hits the net. 4 hits. No block called. Coach Mather talking to Mr. Walls, asking him something on the near side here. He wanted something called. The Walls still conferring with him. The serve is being delayed here, and now we're ready to go. 11-4. Back right side. Smith. Put. Front set. Kimmer with the hammer there. She came up. Threw that one down the back row that stayed with authority. Indians only 4 points away. Hawks down 6. Going to take one like Marion light comeback here.
I know you and I have talked about it a couple times. You know, Claire Demmer really needs to get involved here, and they need to start maybe getting her involved a little bit because, we haven't heard a lot of her tonight.
This one hit over by Linus. Back set. Landuit. Blocked over by Vasky. 11-6. Front set. Got the kill. 3 points away. And the Hawks down by 7, 12-5. Back right corner. Westhoff. Front set. It's a little tap by Dimmer over. This one hit too hard out the back end by Landuit. Hawks within 6, 12-6. Marion 3 points away from getting revenge of last year and winning a conference tournament title. Hawks trying to win 3 in a row in their 7th in program history. That's out. Not looking good right now. Serve was out of bounds on the far side. It's 13-6 in favor of Marion. We go to 15 here in game 3. Serving back left corner. This is Kinsey Redmond, a junior. Redmond to the back left corner. Jump serves it over. Front set Kleitsch. Linus for the kill. Redmond, the effort there, but could not get a good handle on it. 13-7. 6 point. West Delaware deficit. Kolak, back right corner. The believe you can attitude for the Hawks. Keep chipping away here. Kolak over, up front, back set. Landuit down the line in that back corner and got it. Game match point coming here for Marion. 14-7 in favor of Marion. Landuit up front. Linus for the kill. Popped up in the air. This one out of bounds, out the back end by Staley. And it's 14-8. Hawks trail by 6. Left back corner is Kleitsch. Low angler there. Marion pushing it over. Goebel now. Kleitsch now. Left corner. Linus for the kill. Got it inside the line. A diving Redmond couldn't get to it, and it's 14-9. Down by 5. You got to have mistake-free volleyball here. But it could be done. 14-9, Kleitsch. That one's mishandled. Marion able to get it over on a bump by save. Front set, left corner. What do we got? 2 hit violation called. There it is. Marion ends the Hawks streak of 3 conference tournament titles in a row. Marion wins 15-9 in this exciting third match of the night as they get the victory. As this last one, 11 minutes here tonight as the Hawks fall. And Marion just came out with momentum. They got the ball to bounce their way there early on. Got up 5-0. It was a steep uphill battle for the Hawks and they gave it their all. They battled back, but Marion just too much momentum there, and they were able to seal the deal and win this one 15-9.
Yeah, they were, and they really played well, and they battled back after losing that first game in the semifinals against Beckman, and they went on to come back and won the next two games and took those from Beckman, and then come out here and start off on fire, and then they're down and go on a 10-0 run. They were down 5, went on a 10-0 run to win game one, and I tell you what a great effort by Marion tonight. So you've got to give them a lot of credit.
Yes, indeed, as Marion gets the win here, and so we'll come back for a short wrap-up here tonight from KMCH Sports.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking. where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
John and Jamie back with you from Mount Vernon High School as the Marion Indians get the WaMaC Conference Tournament title victory here tonight. Total match score 63-54 in a match that lasted 57 minutes as the Indians won 25-20 in 23 minutes in set one. Hawks came back and pulled out the nail-biter 25-23 in 23 minutes, and Marion, the finale, 15-9 in the third set, as they improve their record to 32-9, the number 3 team in Class 4A. The Hawks fall to 40-4, the number 2 team in Class 3A. As the Hawks taking down Western Dubuque in quarterfinals, 2-1. Independence with a 2-0 win tonight. Beckman upset Mount Vernon, number 3 team in a 3A 2-0. Marion with a win over Center Point Urbana in the semifinals. Marion beat Beckman 2-1. The Hawks taking down the Independence 2-1. And in the finals, it was Marion 2-1 here tonight in the championship losers bracket. Center Point Urbana got past Western Dubuque 2-1, and Mount Vernon 2-0 shutout over Maquoketa. Alamosa was defeated by Solon 2-0 tonight in the quarterfinals of the consolation bracket at the old high school gym here, now the middle school gymnasium on the campus of Mount Vernon Schools. As the finals over there, Williamsburg beat Clear Creek Amana 2-0 in the finals of the consolation bracket. As we will take a quick break here. Alamosa defeated South Tama 2-1 in that one. Quick break, back after this from KMCH Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
And welcome back into Mount Vernon. John Swisher back with you. The Hawks go 2-1 on the night, beat Western Dubuque. And they take down their second opponent tonight, Independence, and then fall the conference tournament championship against Marion, a rematch of last year. This time Marion gets the job done 2-1 in a match that lasted 57 minutes. Talk about this night here. Western Dubuque, they're all dogfights, all 2-1 games, and they're coming out early on against Western Dubuque. What a back and forth, what a game, a match filled with plenty of ties and lead changes in that first one tonight.
Well, absolutely. You know, West Dubuque came out and played extremely aggressive, as they should have. You know, they want to compete for a conference championship just as bad as the next team. But, you know, we fought ourselves all day, I thought. You know, I think we were kind of a roller coaster as far as our mental game. And that mental game is huge, and teams took advantage of it today. So that's something that we talked about after the match was over. We're gonna continue to focus on getting better at that. You can't let one little thing turn into two little things, turn into three little. You got 1 point's 1 point. You know, when that point's over, you have to move on. And I don't think we do a very good job of that. And you know, that's where I think you know, we went free with everybody tonight. Now, granted, we're playing good opponents. West Dubuque's a great team, Independence is a great team, and Marion's a great team. But you know, you can't let game one get away from you like we did here against Marion in the championship there. You know, they did a great job of serving us short, but I'm sorry, we got to handle that. That's all there is to it.
Finding a way to end that other team's momentum by taking it back on your other side and not, as you said, not letting those mistakes dwell and advantaging on other team's mistakes.
Well, exactly. You know, so that's a big thing there is you got to extend rallies, get into long rallies there, and then you know, maybe teams aren't comfortable with that, and you know, they're going to make some mistakes. You know, and I think we did that a little bit. The later the match against Indy, I thought we did that a little bit, but not as much as we needed to because they, you know, they were playing extremely well, I thought.
here tonight. Your team fought hard, and they were able to come back here and there in different, all three matches, able to respond to the other team's energy and the intensity. But in the end, Marion able to find a little more, and they just got off to a great start in that set number 3 and had all the momentum in the world.
Well, absolutely. You can't get off to that bad of a start in game 3 there. You know, you just win game 2, you're all jacked up, and then you go out there and almost like an egg to start the match there. You can't do that. I thought we finished strong. You know, that was something we talked about at our second time out. I said, this is it. You're going out on that court. Let's see what you're made of here. Make them earn it. You know, make them earn it. And, so I'm glad that we, at the end there, I think we went on a 3-1 run. And I'm glad we didn't just fold and give it to them. But, I certainly don't expect us to. But, all in all, it's rough to I hate losing conference tournament, but it's also a dogfight down here, so you're playing some great competition.
Exactly. Biasly, it's the toughest conference in the state, and the rankings of these teams, the respective program traditions, shows you how great this conference is and how great these teams are. Just some hellacious play out there tonight, which we'll see down the run here in the postseason. This is only great experience to get you to that point, because this is some of the best volleyball you'll see in play.
Absolutely. And I think the last 2 weeks have prepared us extremely well for the postseason. It's been a grind these last couple of weeks, but it's fun to be a part of, and it's fun to kind of get in that little whirlwind there where you're just kind of going from here to there. So now we got a little time to prepare in the postseason. We can slow it down a little bit in practice, and we can work on some of the fundamental things we're not doing right.
Battle tested and ready. First round opponent next Wednesday night at the home confines of Cedar Gymnasium with the first round opponent O-line. We'll be ready for that one.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for all you guys do. We appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you, Coach Brett Mather, on his team's 2-1 finish here tonight. Unfortunately, falling to the Marion Indians in the championship contest tonight as Marion gets the 2-1 victory tonight, 63-54, the total score, 57 minutes in this one. And again, we saw some tight back and forth volleyball. Coach Mather not happy with the lack of consistent play with his team and able to respond to what other teams are doing, and that's a sign of a good team being able to put that all together. We saw that with last year's team, being able to overcome adversity like that. And this team just not there yet. A lot, and you attribute that to there are 8 seniors on this team, but the varsity playing experience in a lot of big battles besides this year, what they're in. All these kids haven't been in these roles like they are now, and it takes some time adjusted to. Marion, very experienced team, able to come out and get victory with their 7 seniors, but some girls have played some high-quality volleyball the last couple of years.
Well, he said it perfectly. They're not bouncing back after big plays. If you get down or something bad happens, they're not bouncing back the way he would like. And I think that is a sign of that leadership, and that not just the senior leadership, but that court leadership and that experienced leadership by girls knowing that 1 point doesn't make a difference. You've got to really battle back, and you've got to what just happened and come back and battle. And team was able to do that. This year's team, they're getting there, and I think that's something Coach Mather's really going to push here in this next week as we get ready for that postseason push.
Yes, indeed. 40-4, number 2 team in Class 3A, and as we said, this will be great experience as they face some northern teams here that don't face the kind of competition that the Hawks do game in and game out. But with that being said, your favorite on paper. But you've got to go and get it done here in the postseason. They've got 3 matches to get back to another state tournament, and they'll have to come focused and ready, practice until next week, and Wednesday night it all begins for another state tournament run.
And really, like you said, the Hawks probably the favorite to come out of that and get to the state tournament.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between, like you said, anything. You got to play the games, and whether you're the favorite or not, you've got to come out ready to play. And I think Mather will have them ready to go.
Yes, indeed. Best of luck to Coach Mather and company as they prepare, and we'll have it for you. Joan and I will join you from Cedar Gymnasium next Wednesday night as our volleyball coverage will begin next Tuesday night. We'll have our volleyball postseason schedule on the air Tuesday night. Joan and I will be down in Delhi as the Mount Maquoketa Valley Wildcats host the Alberta Pirates in first round action there. We'll have all that for you here on KMCH and KMCH.com around 6:50 next Tuesday night. That was going to wrap it up here tonight, as we'll have the finals and the recap here from the WaMaC Conference Tournament on our website and on Facebook and on Twitter for you for all the sportscasts tomorrow as well. As don't forget, West Delaware football tomorrow night against the Marion Indians, 7:15. The 6:45 pregame with yours truly. Jamie will join me on that for pregame talk, as we always do. That's going to do it tonight. Thanks for helping out here tonight, buddy boy. It's great to have your insight on this team and your help covering West Delaware volleyball in Joan's absence, as hope she enjoys her trip down to North Carolina.
Absolutely. Hey, quick score update. You talked about West Delaware football. A big game in District 4 tonight as there's 4 teams tied at 4-1 in Class 3. Currently, Davenport Assumption leads 33-14 over Clear Creek Amana with 11:29 left to go in the game. So I tell you what, there's going to be some wrenches thrown into this district race the next couple weeks. It's a big one tomorrow. West Delaware, Marion, both 4-1 in district play.
Try to win, and not only that, try to win by 17 points to help yourself out in the playoffs. All right, Jamie, have a good call tomorrow night.
You won tomorrow.
Thank you, and that's going to do it here tonight. I want to thank in-studio producer Rob Edwards for getting us started, Ashley Bramey for finishing the night with us here tonight after a long night of volleyball here. We were able to get these matches in and bring you exciting West Delaware volleyball. Unfortunately for the Hawks, they fall to Marion 2-1. Have yourselves a good night and a great Friday until I talk to you tomorrow night. Pregame show, everybody. John Swisher saying so long for now.
Bosses Day is Sunday, October 16th, and KMCH is celebrating just a little bit different this year. We want you to send us your photos of what you and your coworkers are up to, whether